with a single dumbbell. 3 different 10-minute sections that combined for a 30-minute workout. They tend to be a little more lower body intensive, but because of the holding patterns used, you're gonna work your whole body, specifically the shoulders and the core, get lit, but really great for building the legs. In fact, I credit these 3 routines, these 3 10-minute sections, for building my legs over the years, leaning me out and improving my conditioning. We're gonna start with step-ups. You're gonna hold the dumbbell in your left hand in minute 1, then switch to your right hand in minute 2, and repeat like that non-stop for 10 straight minutes, all right? Alternating pattern for the legs. So the step up is a more hip dominant version of the lunge pattern for more glute ham. I also like it as kind of the built-in warm-up protocol. I want you to find a boxer step that puts you at the point where that hip crease is just beneath the knee crease, or you're around the parallel thigh position. Obviously, if that's too challenging, you can go with a lower boxer step, but this is kind of the goal here. Tend to not want to go any higher than that because then we kind of strain and kind of lose the pattern. So what I'm going to do is hold it here, and I'd start with a 10 to 20 pound bell in the beginning, all right? It's got to be a weight that you can hold for a minute on each side and kind of keep switching, and you want to keep a slight hinge pattern locked in, and from there, I'm going to step through the foot, come down, left, and then right. The great thing about the step up too is you actually have to use your hip flexors to pick the leg up as you come through. So you're going to go a minute here, and then right there, switch. Make sure on the way down, don't plop, all right? We're not trying to go super fast. We're trying to control it and hinge back slightly. One thing that I really want to focus on too is don't let the weight swing forward and back. So keep an active rear delt, and then again, you just switch and go right to the other side, locking in that pattern. Prevent your hips from tilting or turning. Just try to stay really square and lock in. If you find yourself with a weight that's too light, going from the suitcase to that shoulder rack position makes the weight feel almost twice as heavy. So that's a way to kind of make the same weight feel heavier and more challenging. 10 minutes on that bad boy. Then we go right to lunges. Now lunges are a more quad dominant pattern. So same concept. Minute 1 is on the other side, minute 2 on the other, non-stop alternating lunge pattern. Our reverse lunge pattern is going to be a little more knee friendly, also a little more glute dominant. Our forward lunge pattern is going to be a little more quad intensive. So you've got options, or you can mix between them. The choice is yours, but maintain the pattern, lock it in, get the reps. Cardio is off the charts on this, by the way. And anytime we're loaded on one side, there is crazy amounts of stabilization for the hips and the core. If it's too light or easy here, the same weight can be made to feel much more challenging coming right here. All right, that's the final part. This next one is a 10-minute version of the hardest workout I've ever done, which is a 30-minute sequence of 10 goblet squats every minute on the minute for 30 straight minutes. So that's a 300 total reps at a weight that's about 40 to 50% of your overall body weight. That's kind of a goal with this workout. You'll never want to go 30 minutes because I'll tell you what, I redlined the last 10 minutes of that workout, and it's the worst thing I ever did. So here's a 10-minute version of that. This will light up your legs, abs, and shoulders, really build your squat pattern, and you will not believe how hard this gets. So here's how this works. You pick a weight that is challenging for maybe 20 reps all out in a single set. You're gonna do 10 reps every minute on the minute. Once you get those 10 reps done, you rest the remainder of that minute, and then when the next minute hits, you do 10 reps again, all right? And if you find yourself with a weight that's the same weight all the way through, and you can do 10 reps every round or every minute for 10 straight minutes, then you can actually just do 11 reps, 12, 13. You can keep building the rep pattern, but ideally, if you have multiple load options, I want you to stay with 10 reps every minute on the minute and then build up from there and just get the load going. So we get our feet about shoulder width apart, slide toe flare, you're gonna have the weight right underneath the crotch, pull it straight up your body into that goblet position. And all I'm gonna do is sit tall and spread the hips, come down, lower control to about parallel thigh position. Everybody's different. The lowest position you can go to while maintaining that good spinal position, totally erect up top. That's what she said, all right? 10 reps, set, rest, minute hits again, keep going. And again, start lighter because about 3 to 5 rounds into it, it gets real. And before you know it, those last 5 minutes, hell on earth. But if you can get through it, you'll be better for it, because if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. But if it challenges you too much, you die. Bye.
Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're looking for fast, fun, and effective workouts for busy parents and professionals, get a free trial to thedailybj.com today.